And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Randall Cobb on the breakaway.
You don't want none.
Touchdown, Houston.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. That's a lot of it. Four coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Man out. 24. 49. Check 49.
Watson. And incomplete to open things up. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Back to throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st down, it's Watson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Watson gets one into the hands of Cobb. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
20-yard line.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Down and goal to go.
Watson now to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very distant.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Bernardrick McKinney on the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Check 24.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Yeah, they get to it.
Bro, you know how to throw the fucking ball, lame ass nigga? Like, throw the ball, bitch. Are you that scary?
Sometimes these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
You got three down.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes looking for his running back.
Bro, why do you have Patrick Mahomes if you're gonna do short passes? He has bazooka for a reason, dumbass.
3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A quick slant to Hill, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Set the tone, defense.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now after
City.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Randall Cobb, 16 yards on the play.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
First down.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
45-yard line.
Open man, the tight end Fells. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Chris Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He's got his target, it's Cobb. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 3rd down, Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Here we go with Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He's checking. Crash. 15. Watch the pass.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second down now. It's Johnson, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Like 41. Hey, 43, 15. Out. Easy.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
Complete.
A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins, 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 14 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Check. Fresno.
Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston, all even as we get ready to start the fourth. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up third.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
53 the mic. 53. Hey, 31. Hey, no timeout.
Now it's Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Watson. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown Texans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Texans have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time, gives them a chance to run their...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he'll take this back all the way up past the...
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Ain't no way we gon' dump at the boat. Just think I'ma finish him off with a vulture.